Fighters toe to line. Knuckle up.
Immediate start for Reggie Barnett Jr., round number 1.
Tonight, one of the oldest sports will become one of the newest as we begin a new era in combat sports.
This event that we're doing is actually the first bare-knuckle fighting event in the history of the world.
Wyoming, baby.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Cheyenne Ice and Event Center.
It's never been regulated by a state or a government body. We broke through a lot of barriers to get here, and we don't know what's going to happen because this never happened before.
It's time to knuckle!
They said it wasn't gonna happen. They really shut the door in our face for a long time.
Not bare-knuckle box my whole fucking life. A bare-knuckle fight is a fucking street fight.
We've had a lot of bare-knuckle experiences back where I'm from. You know, it's kind of growing up, that's how you settled your differences. It wasn't like the big deal that it is nowadays.
The whole world is watching.
People don't like girls fighting. Kind of frowned upon for girls to go out and do something that's known as a man's sport.
Stepping into the pocket and trading. Big shots now!
What everybody doesn't really see in this is the struggle. I gave 10 years of my life to this. I bet my livelihood on this. I bet putting food on the table for my family.
Bare-knuckle boxing, I think it's too violent.
Everybody told me no, death threats and haters, man.
Tell him to wipe his ass with this. Wipe his ass.
And now, instead of the guys fighting in the shadows and the darkness, they're having an opportunity, men and women, now to compete and be in the lights.
Do the fans like bare-knuckle?
The reason why gloves are mandatory is because somehow or another they erroneously believe those gloves protect the fighters. They don't.
You go back in the early era of boxing, where it was all bare knuckle, you rarely saw knockouts. There's fights used to go 30 rounds sometimes.
Yeah. Well, why don't we be honest about what MMA is? How come you can shin kick a guy in the face, but I can't punch you with a bare knuckle? Do you know how stupid that is?
I would love to see a return to the gloveless MMA.
The first UFC that I worked, they didn't have gloves.
Wow,
It was not
okay.
mandatory.
Okay.
It was optional. I got interviewed after that guy died, and they were saying, do you think that they maybe should have bigger gloves, or maybe we should make their headgear? I think the real answer is no gloves. Well, what's interesting, when I've brought up this to people in high places, they always have the same thing: the public would never go for it. The public would think it's too brutal.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the final media conference for Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, The Beginning. We want to take a moment and let it sink in the gravity of what we're going to witness tomorrow. This is the first ever legally state-sanctioned bare-knuckle combative sporting event in U.S. history. The last time that we had anything remotely close to what we're going to experience tomorrow took place in 1889.
If it sucks, like, I'm gonna reevaluate life because I put in fucking 9 years into this, and if this sucks, I'm gonna be like, fuck.
Dave Feldman had a vision for professional bare-knuckle boxing, but rather than taking the easy way, which was to go to a Native American tribe or go to a foreign country without regulation, he wanted to make this a true, legitimate combat sport.
My son, who works with me all the time, sat down next to me last night, and he was just tapping me on the leg. He's like, Dad, this is fucking for real. Like, this is for real. Look at this.
They said it wasn't gonna happen. They really shut the door in our face for a long time.
Plenty of times through the struggle of getting this legalized, we quit. I mean, we had to. You told me no 28 times. Imagine that's gonna grow out 28 times. She's probably gonna get you arrested, right? It was crazy. It was almost to the point where I just said, someone's gonna say yes, I'm just gonna knock on every door. One commissioner, and I'm not gonna mention his name, basically said, we're not sanctioning that. And I was like, now I'm gonna break that fucking door down. I think everybody's kind of coming against us a little bit right now because it's new and they don't know. And we are the new kid in town, and we are a threat. It's the same thing when boxing people were talking about MMA when it came out. Oh, all they're doing is wrestling on the ground and trying to have sex with each other on the ground. The derogatory statements they made, but MMA is a great sport. You know what I mean? That's what's going on here. It's all a state of jealousy. We're not a huge threat today, but we're a threat that if we build this thing, we're going to take away market share. We have former world champions. I mean, we have guys that have been there with the best of the best. We could possibly be a rival to the UFC or to boxing. I mean, if that happens, every risk was worth it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the official weigh-ins for Bare-knuckle FC The Beginning. You are all part of history in the making here live at the Cheyenne Ice and Event Center.
The whole world is watching, and they're watching you guys, and this is your chance to be a pioneer in a brand new combat sport. So thank you very much, everybody.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to meet the stars of the show.
Thought you could use your mouth better than that.
I grew up in a small town. I was the youngest of 4 kids. I grew up pretty rough. I kind of had to learn how to defend myself pretty early. I was a tomboy. I just followed my brother around everywhere. I'm pretty sure I just annoyed the shit out of him for half of it. He was the one that originally had me fighting my sister. With his friends, would circle up and get us to fight.
This has got to be quite possibly a first the world over. Our co-main event in the women's featherweight division.
Now, we have Beck Rawlings fighting on the card tonight, former UFC fighter. She's just an unbelievable personality. She just promotes and promotes and promotes. I couldn't ask for anything better than that.
I'm more than ready. I'm always ready. It's what I was born to do. See it, kill or be killed.
People love to hate her, and they really love her, too.
Oh, can't elbow.
What an animal. She is, isn't she?
We were going back and forth with the commission. Should we do a women's fight or shouldn't we do a women's fight? And the commissioner said, do you know that we are known as the equality state, and this is the first state in the country to give women the right to vote? So I was like, all right, cool, so I can do a women's fight? He's like, yeah, absolutely. So we put it out there looking for women, and she reached out to us.
Rowdy Brawling!
I think these two are the perfect storm.
You're gonna see me technically fighting. I'm gonna be precise, I'm gonna be strong, I'm gonna be fast, and I'm gonna put her down.
We did tryouts last July, and one of the guys that came out, we call him now, he's called the Mountain Man, about 240, 250 pounds from the Ozark Mountains in Missouri, came out to the tryouts, and I just liked the way he talked. He had that good Southern accent.
I am a construction worker from the Lake of the Ozarks in Missouri. I saw the ad on social media somewhere. I'm from a small town of 201 people, so it was definitely different for me. And there was a lot of guys there that were bigger than me, made me look little. You know, it intrigued me, and I filled out the fighter application and got a hold of Dave Feldman, and the rest is history, so.
And then we did a punch meter test, and this punch meter was designed by a guy that does crash dummy tests for the automobile industry. So, I mean, it's legit, it's legit. We had everybody punching it. They were all punching it between like a 700 and 1,000 range. Sand comes up and hits almost 1,700 pounds of pressure. So just so you can understand what 1,700 pounds of pressure is, if you run 1,700 pounds of pressure, your car into a wall, it's gonna push your car in.
So I blew everyone out of the water. It was amazing. I didn't even know that I was gonna hit that hard. I had no idea. I'd never hit nothing like that. So after that, there was a lot of attention my way. The Rolling Stone magazine came back up and talked to me. The guy that actually built the power meter, he come up and was like, man, you were hitting that thing so hard. The wall in the back was moving. It was on a cinder block wall, and he said he could feel the wall moving when I was hitting it. He just wanted to come out and shake my hand to the guy who did it.
Fighting out of Gravois Mills, Missouri, please welcome Sam the Mountain Man Shoemaker.
My opponent is Eric Prindle. He's ex-Army 5-time champion, and he's gone on to be a professional MMA star. So he's a pretty tough guy, very experienced. We've had a lot of bare-knuckle experiences back where I'm from. Growing up, that's how you settled your differences, whether it was with a family member or a friend or just a stranger. You know, duke it out, get up, dust each other off, shake your hands, and go on about your business.
My dad, they were all just wild hillbillies. They'd go out drinking and fist fighting. Sometimes they couldn't find a fight, so they'd fight each other just for fun in the headlights of a car.
And I asked all these guys, why bare-knuckle? And it seemed like everybody had the same answer. They love the fight game.
I got one of the fighters on this card, then I Esteban Payan. Probably one of my favorite guys, only because, like, his persona, he just tells me it's not about the money, it's not about the stardom. I fought in the UFC, I fought everywhere in the world. I love violence. Where else can I hit someone with a bare knuckle and I won't go to jail, he says.
My name is Esteban Payan. I got a lot of names. I've been known as Tat. That was my stripper name. Sergeant Payan, my army name. El Terrible, my fight name. I'm the real world's most interesting man. Fuck the Dos Equis guy. He's make-believe. I'm the real deal. I've bare-knuckle boxed my whole fucking life. It's a street fight. Bare knuckles, that's all it means. Like, I remember when I used to get picked on by like, cousins and uncles and stuff. Like, I used to tell them, watch when I get older, because I was a little boy, and I would tell them, watch when I get older, watch when I fucking get older. Now everyone just thinks I'm crazy, because I'm older. When I train people, like I had this one guy I trained and doesn't like getting hit. And I told him, I was like, you know what my reaction when I first got hit was? I started crying. And he's like, what? I was like, yeah, I was a fucking 6-year-old little boy. Like, you get used to it. Like, you become numb. It's like that saying, what doesn't hurt you makes you stronger, or what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That shit hurts. I've had that fucked up upbringing, you know, where you're abused, fucking drug family, everything. But guess what? You fucking listen to TV. Now you're supposed to follow those steps and be a fuck up. You're supposed to fucking do drugs. You're supposed to not be good at life. Well, who says that?
Bare-knuckle, everyone keeps talking bad about it. How it's barbaric. How are they gonna legalize that? Don't make it sound like it's so barbaric. There's still rules. You're not gonna get punched in the dick. You're not gonna get punched behind the head. You're not gonna get punched in the throat. You get punched with a fucking fist. Boxing, you have a glove. When the glove hits you, because that glove covers so much space, you get so much more fucking impact. But if I skid off your hand, I'm literally just gonna skid off you. There's the doubters. That's where you go fuck yourselves. I'm still doing what I want to do, and I'm getting paid. And fuck, I'm gonna be on TV tomorrow.
People my age, they're intimidated by me because they know, like, and I'm for real. Like, I'm not gonna bullshit you. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I feel and see. I'm not a fucking, I'm in a different level than them, you know what I mean?
So a lot of people have some negative things to say about this. Some of our fighters are at the end of their career, they're washed up. Some of the fighters are just starting off, we don't know anything about them. But you know what? These guys are stepping into that circle. They're gonna toe the line, and they're gonna hit each other with bare knuckles. And those guys that are talking about it, they're not stepping up, they're not toeing the line.
If you want to catch this, they just unfolded the mat. This is actually the official mat cover for bare knuckle. First time I've seen it, first time my team's seen it. I'm actually gonna take my shoes off. I'm gonna get on here. These are actually what I was talking about, the toeing the line. See, it says toe the line. So the fighters will actually come right here, right to the center of the ring, toe the line. In MMA and boxing, you start from 20, 22, or 30 feet across from each other. Here you're starting from 3 foot. Imagine that, like 3 foot, if I just throw a punch, that 3 foot, I'm gonna hit you. You don't have to even move to the guy. You can hit him right there. And everything we did designing, not just the ring, but the rules in this was for action, action, action. That just made me excited. That took like,
excited that I actually got here.
That took like the 3 days of no sleep away from me. I'm like, yeah, I just drank 7 Red Bulls right now. Oh my God, this is awesome. I heard it took you about 8.5 years to make.
Bernie.
I was born into boxing. My dad was a Hall of Fame boxing trainer. My brother fought. I was a professional fighter. I grew up in this, and it's a passion. And what everybody doesn't really see in this is the struggle. I mean, it's a struggle. I bet my livelihood on this. I bet putting food on the table for my family on bare-knuckle fighting, on what this can possibly be. I really don't think too many people, not just me, but my team, I don't think too many people would have withstood what we withstood, getting promoter's license suspended, getting threatened for our lives, getting threatened for everything. We heard it from everywhere. Some competition, people that just don't want to see us succeed have been trying to get rid of us, making threats. As of last night, we were promoting the fight and someone came up to us and said, "You're not going to leave Wyoming. You know, we're going to leave Wyoming and we're going to go into a lot of different states and they're not going to scare us off." They're not telling me their names, but I pretty much know who they are. There's guys that are trying to do this too, and they're just not doing it how we're doing it. They're not doing it on their professional level. Just basically do bar fights and continue with the negative perception that is on bare-knuckle boxing at this time.
People don't like the cushiony life of boxing and UFC. They want the violence. Everybody deep down has that violent spot. We have a bunch of rednecks, hillbillies that love boxing.
Bare-knuckle boxing, I think it's too violent. So I would say I think it's unnecessary. I think I have a hard enough time with MMA fighting and even regular boxing.
You look at the violence of boxing in and of itself. One of the best boxers I ever saw was Muhammad Ali. And he literally got his brains beat out. Bare knuckles is worse, much worse. So I don't think they should do it. I really don't.
The spring, it actually gives you a little give to where you can take more punishment.
I think the reason why bare-knuckle boxing is legal right now in 2018, after everybody said no to us, is because this is happening all over the United States, underground. Every state in the country, they do underground bare-knuckle fights. It happens. So why not make it safer for the guys? Why not regulate it? And why not make it something that these guys can actually make something out of their lives and doing something they like to do and get paid for it?
So when is your fight? Tomorrow?
No, it's tonight.
Oh, it's tonight. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, the bare knuckle thing is just, that's cool to me. I like that. I think it plays to my advantage. I'm used to small gloves. Like, MMA gloves really don't do much.
You know, you get punched in the face. I'm not that person. You gonna only hit me one time.
I'm glad she's doing that, man. If I punch somebody in their neck.
If I have to take one to give one,
yeah,
it's cool. Because I'm gonna hit harder.
I think bare-knuckle boxing is going to be really good for the combat sport world because, one, it's actually safer than MMA and boxing. In MMA, for instance, you can knee people in the head, you can kick them in the head, you can elbow them. Those are really hard blows to take, and you know your brain can only take so much of that.
On the belly, I'm gonna hit him with everything I got.
Eddie, don't get hit. That'd be my biggest tip. Don't get hit, especially in the face.
A bare-knuckle fight is a fucking street fight. But guess what? There's guys that train to do it. And if you tell me I can't do it, I'll fucking have you hold my beer and tell you to watch as I do it. This matrix you guys all live in, you guys all live in this system. Like you say, you live by what you're told. You don't fucking live outside the box, you live in it. Not me, like I said, I got my own box.
Tonight, one of the oldest sports will become one of the newest. What should fight fans expect tonight? Well, no one really knows. This is truly the beginning and completely unscripted drama.
Half of me is just like beyond excited and happy, but the other half is like, this has to go right. We want this production to be well. We want everything to go great, but most importantly, the fights have to be good. We have a bunch of police coming to make sure that nothing goes down. And then we're gonna check every bag, everything coming into the arena. So if one of the competitors and the guys are trying to sabotage us does happen to call a bomb threat in or something tonight, the police and everybody will be confident that we did our due diligence and don't need to evacuate the building. So as long as the fights are good and no one gets seriously injured, which we don't have any reason to believe they will, I could possibly lead everybody on my team to a way better life after tonight. If these fights suck tonight for some reason, then the risk wasn't worth it. But you know what? We bet on it, and I think the odds are in our favor tonight.
If we feel that maybe you're overmatched or maybe you're hurt and it just doesn't look good, we're gonna stop the fight earlier than later. Don't be mad at us. We're here for your safety. You'll fight on the next event against someone your level. It has to be to
This
the
has to be
highest
perfect.
standards.
Has to be perfect. So everybody be safe. Fight clean. Let's have a great event. Good luck. God bless.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Cheyenne Ice and Event Center. If you are ready, it's time to knuckle!
The first fully recognized bare-knuckle fight in the United States since 1889, and the first legal, sanctioned, and regulated bare-knuckle fight ever. Up the scratch for Adams and Linderman as they toe the line and knuckle up. The bell in round number 1. Black trunks for
Bare-knuckle fighting championship will measure success on this event. It's not about the pay-per-view sales. It's not about the amount of people.
1 minute remaining, round number 1.
That's not success for us. Success for us is going on social media, opening up the newspapers, listening on the radio, and people go, "Did you see that bare-knuckle event? I can't wait to see the next one."
Rock, man. Just give these people a show. Give the money's worth, baby. Money's worth. Make that money. Do it.
Oh, fuck no. This guy did not come prepared. He's a fat piece of shit. He came overweight.
We now move to the welterweight division. This bout has all of the ingredients to be something truly special. Esteban Payan versus Omar Avelar.
Yeah, man, you better tuck his chin down, baby, because I'm coming. You know, it's coming. It's either going to be me or him. Me or you, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the squared circle, Omar Avelar.
He has no fucking personal fucking courage, personal integrity. You don't have any integrity. You're fucking asking to be a part of history. You're gonna be a part of history. You're the fat boy who fucking came in overweight, and now you're gonna get beat up.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome his opponent, Esteban Payan.
Yeah, you know, I apologize for not making the weight. You know, I'm glad he took the fight, and, you know, I give him props. But, you know, that's in the past. This is now. Knuckle up, baby.
I really beat this guy. You see the fucking face on him, just looks lonely and scared. He's starting to realize what he got himself into.
All right, gentlemen, to the line. You ready, sir? You ready, sir? Knuckle up!
The bell in round number 1. To the surprise of no one, a quick start for Esteban Payan. Yellow and orange trunks for Payan. Black and gold for Avelar comes swinging back. We thought this would be a firefight at Ix. Smile on the face of Payan.
I'm one of those guys, I'm willing to put in the work. This fat boy I'm fighting, he didn't put in no fucking work. You look at him. There's no such thing as hard work. It's working or you're fucking bullshitting. Because I'm gonna fucking push you to the limit. It's like, you're gonna find out what your limits are.
Goes Avelar, and Bill Clancy starts his count. Remember, fighters cannot be saved by the bell in any round. The bell goes. That is it. Game, set, match, Esteban Payan.
For your winner, by way of knockout, Esteban El Terrible Payan.
Good fight, good fight, man. Right here, sir.
What is that what I told you to see? Everyone was like, oh my God, he didn't touch shit. Look at my face. I'm still, you know, kind of ugly and not so pretty. But I'm spotless. Fight goes how I want it to go. Total line. I said, what the fuck's total line? You should be fucking fighting like that all the time. That's what keeps you working. I said, all these motherfuckers in the UFC.
I know that growing up, my dad had a lot of stories about, you know, he was a good athlete and he missed a lot of opportunities as far as, you know, shoulda, woulda, coulda. He actually had a pro scout coming to look at him for baseball. He was a really good pitcher. And the night before, he stayed out all drunk with his friends and was hungover the next day and didn't make the game. And so missed his opportunity on even, you know, being seen by a scout at that point.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
You know, it kind of played back in my life as well. In my baseball days, I kind of did some of the same stuff. You know, I missed my opportunities. I was in college up in Kansas City. I got in a fight on the field with one of my teammates, got kicked off the team. That was the end of my baseball career right there. And with all that being said, I just know that I've missed opportunities in the past, and I don't want to repeat my dad's failures or mine that I've already had. I don't want the woulda, shoulda, couldas. I want to step up now, and this is my time. This is where I'm going to excel, and I'm here to prove that I'm meant to be here, that I'm not just some, you know, somebody that they just picked up off the street to put in there in front of somebody. I'm here to stay, and I'm here to win, you know, and I'm going to.
Fighting out of Gravois Mills, Missouri, please welcome Sam the Mountain Man Shoemaker. And across the squared circle, his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, the Bellator tournament winner, Eric, the American Soldier Brindle.
All right, gentlemen, let's toe the line. In your fighting stance, toe the line. Let's go. Ready, hands up. And knuckle up.
Round number 1. Blue trunks for Prindle. American flag trunks for Shoemaker, and I've never seen Dan Murgliato look smaller, champ.
Yeah, he's cut up, man.
Life is not easy. Life is rough. There's a lot of people out there that want to hold you down, you know, and knock you down and to keep you there. And I just want people to know that, you know, just keep trying. Get up, dust yourself off. Just let your light shine in the world.
A specimen of an athlete. Man, but I met both of these guys, and I can tell you, man. Oh,
here's right hand. That might be game, set, match, and it is.
Whoa.
A one-punch knockout win for Sam Shoemaker.
One-hitter quitter, baby.
There are knockouts, and then there are knockouts.
Hey, that was Mike Mays, Sports Center, baby. Beautiful, beautiful shot. Two of the nicest guys you want to meet, man. It's really.
Hey! Hillbilly Hammer! Woo!
I got a little pushback from putting the women's fight on. People say, you know, because they're already questioning bare-knuckle boxing. And then they say, you know, I don't want to see a woman get punched in the face with a bare knuckle. That's like abuse. But it's not abuse. We're in year 2018 now, and women are doing anything. The biggest pay-per-view event on the UFC last year, besides the McGregor-Mayweather fight, was the women's fight. So they want to see women fight, and if women want to fight now, who are we to tell them they can't?
The first ever legal, sanctioned, and regulated women's bout. Female featherweights at 125 pounds, Bec Rawlings versus Alma Garcia.
Hey, this is going to be a tough fight. I saw a little clips of Garcia shadowboxing in the back, and she know how to let those hands go.
Fighting has definitely made me respect others and myself. You know, I had a weird upbringing. I was kind of told that you ain't gonna be shit. You're gonna, like all my teachers. It was kind of my retaliation. I kind of just rebelled. And I always had achievement. I hated authority. I hated being told what to do. And I always had my own rule book.
She is a boxing veteran of 7 professional fights. She fights out of...
And yeah, people don't like girls fighting. They think we shouldn't fight, especially in Tasmania or in Australia. Kind of frowned upon for girls to go out and do something that's known as a man's sport.
She is an MMA veteran of 15 professional fights. She fights out of Brisbane, Queensland, Australia.
Yeah, I've always had the fighting streak. I've always been a fiery little thing. I love proving people wrong.
Ladies, toe the line. Wait for my command.
You're looking for a slow-paced fight. This is not the fight for you. Round number 1. Black and silver for Bec Rawlings. Quick start. White and purple for Alma Garcia. There's the ferocious pace we thought we would get. Big right hand from Garcia. Thudding shots, but hands high and tight, champ for Rawlings.
Good defense so far for Rawlings.
Stepping into the pocket and trading. Big shots now. Countering right, back goes Garcia.
There's an opening under the zip.
Both fighters high and tight with their hands. Rawlings opening up, Garcia to the body, Rawlings to the head. Counter right hand from Omagari. 5 seconds remaining. Ferocious round number 1. Big uppercut.
Looked like Garcia suffering with left eye damage.
Right hand on the end now. Trying to fire back. More big straight punches from Beck Rawlings. Uppercut. Big hooks. Those are landing, and down goes Alma Garcia. Ruled a slip by Bill Clancy. That's the end of round 1.
I feel like any fighter or any elite athlete, we're wired differently. We're a different animal. What would be hard for someone that's not wired like us, we see that as a challenge. I feel like we don't have that thing in our brain that says, no, stop. You know, you're tired or that hurts.
This is our co-main event, women's 125-pounders. Rawlings versus Alma Garcia. Frantic 2 minutes to round 1. Here we go with round number 2. Right hand on the windmill overhand right from Garcia. Here's the counter in the combo.
I don't know why they're allowing her to just hold her by the head and punch. I don't know if that's legal or not. I gotta.
Almost a half tie plug. A lot of swelling under the left eye of Garcia. Reset exhale from Rawlings coming forward, center of the ring, center of the squared circle.
Good jab.
Round number 2. Everything fans were looking for and then some through the opening nearly 4 minutes. Beck Rawlings versus Alma Garcia, 4 minutes complete. Next up, round 3. This fight has been stopped, and the win goes to Beck Rawlings.
My TKO Dr. Stoppage, Rowdy Beck Rawlings. Before we go into the decision, let's have a round of applause for you.
And let's talk with the man who made it possible, David Feldman. Wow, you sell out the arena, you're trending. Could this event have gone any better tonight?
You know, like I said before the fight, it's going to be what the fans say. Do the fans like bare-knuckle? We're here to stay. We are here to stay, and I think that we just showed the rest of the combat sports world that there is a new player in town.
Yeah, baby girl.
Not too bad for bare-knuckle.
Maybe I'll punch you and see what if it's broken. We could use you.
It's a weird sensation, man. When you fucking get cut and that cold wind hits inside your wound. I'm like, fuck, I'm busted.
You got a $1,000 bonus, all right?
But you didn't shake your hand like you're fucking
Thank you, man. I gotta look forward to doing great things.
Definitely, we will. We'll be in touch this week.
Yeah.
Put together the next card, all right? Yesterday, when they were building the ring, they told me to get out 3 times because they said, man, you must have been a bad kid at Christmas, man, because you just want to touch everything. I said, dude, this isn't Christmas. This is like 20 Christmases.
Thank you so much. Yes.
What I didn't tell you, and I don't say it a lot because I might get choked up, because I survived. You know, I'm a 2-time cancer survivor going through this battle. I lost my mom. I lost my dad. It's just crazy that I'm here, really, man. It's unbelievable. Remember Jerry Maguire when he said, "You're not gonna make me cry"? I was like, "You're not gonna make me cry talking about my personal life." Everybody told me no. They wanted to sue me. Haters, man. Thank you. Hey, tell him to wipe his ass with this. Wipe his ass. You can't rain on this parade, baby. Can't rain on this parade. Nobody wants to see success, man. But this is my time to take, man. I'm taking what's mine.
Look, right there. We're the #2 trending thing on Twitter in the world. In Wyoming.
A lot of people say that you can be anything in life you want to be, or you can do anything in life you want to do if you work hard enough, and most of the time, everybody rolls their eyes at it. But I mean, I'm sitting right here in front of you and I'm living proof, man. If you try hard enough and work hard enough and don't quit, you can truly do anything you want to do. Because almost everybody told me I couldn't do this. One of the most gratifying moments of tonight is one of my biggest haters texted me and told me the show sucked. And I said, thank you for the purchase. He just put money in my pocket. Haters will hate. Let them hate, man, because all it does is fuel the fire.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you to my team. I love you guys. You're the best. And we made it.
Tonight, really, it's a celebration, man. It's a culmination of everything. And I really, I think I'm onto something. I think my team is onto something. I mean, who doesn't want to really see two guys hit each other with bare fists?
This is where blood will be spilt.
There's no buzz like being in that pit. Win or lose, hearing the crowd. It's a natural high.
It's nerve-wracking when you're walking out. If you don't get butterflies, you're not human.
When that music gets going, you know it's real. Fucking stomach's going 1,000 miles an hour and it's mad. Then you drop into the pit. And then everything just goes... You're focused and you're just ready for it.
It's fly or die or kill or be killed in there, man. For the people who are violent normally, this is a way to channel that and not go to jail. For the people that struggle mentally,
The therapeutic value of one person punching somebody in the face is fucking beyond comparison.
Hit is where it's at. There ain't no feeling like it, and I've tried every drug on the market.
1, 2, 3, what's going on? I'm the captain of the ship, man, and this ship is fucking crazy. And I'm crazier than them all. The beautiful thing is, we're all crazy together, man, and we're all there for each other, no matter what.
Get into the pit, the consequence is you're going to get knocked out or you get injured. Dislocated jaws, noses split, buckled, broken cheekbones, brain injury.
It's a very ruthless game that we do. But this isn't boxing. This is bare-knuckle fighting. Okay. It's tiny in there.
It is tiny, isn't it?
It looks small in there. Have you been in yet? Get in, have a feel for it. There's no fucking about in here, like. Wherever you're taking him, if you're moving him to a corner, just start working straight away. Do you know what I mean? This is Shane. He could be fighting fucking today, actually. Let's have a good show today. I'm about to put a new fight card up. We've lost a couple of fights through a few people being shit cunts and not showing up. My biggest worry is AD's opponent.
How do you?
AD Doherty's.
Pull out.
Well, he's not answering us, but two lads that live by him are going around his house now.
Fuck's sake.
Someone said he might have had his phone took off him and that, because he got arrested by the police. I've got someone rallying round. If he doesn't turn up, we're going to put a replacement in. I've managed to pay out my own pocket most of it, so that's not really a problem. But when you think I've turned up here today, still owed 5,000 quid, it's a fucking lot of money, mate, isn't it? I just want to go on record and say it isn't easy being me. Christian, what did you want to do when you left school? I wanted to be a general dog's body at Spartan Fight Club. I got my wish, man. I set up Spartan in 2017. I'd previously been in the sport with CMS Promotions. I had a bit of a checkered past that I'm not proud of. We've all got parts of our lives we wouldn't like read out loud. You know, I made some bad choices, doing naughty things. There's no honour amongst thieves. You know, and I seen something in that world one day that made me change my mind and maybe want to turn my life around. Start cleaning myself up, my life. And here we are today. You know, it's come at a great financial loss to me so far. But what price do you put on saving lives? We're trying to help people with mental health, addiction, tempers, knife crime, going to jail, homelessness. We try and help them with everything, but you know, if they turn their lives around and follow the program and they can get in the pit, have a bare-knuckle fight, earn some money, you know, but more importantly, no weapons used, no lives lost. And that's what we're about. It's been a journey, man. We've been 6 years, 7 years in the making. But we carry on, we keep growing. And this is going to be the fucking best yet today. Until the next one. There's no law against having a bare-knuckle fight. Just got to be regulated correctly. This is the fire safety officer. He's come and made sure everything's safe today for us. You do have to get your licenses. We have to provide risk assessments, event plans, door staff, your medical team. It's not easy, man. Especially ourselves as well, because we use the straw bales, as you know. So the red tape we have to come through to get those indoors with being fire risk. It's not easy, man. Fireproof sheeting on all the bales. There's been a bit of skullduggery this week. People ringing up the venue, ringing up the police, ringing up the fire service. We've had a phone call of complaint today to try and stop our show, saying it's unsafe, the bales aren't fireproof, there's no flooring, there's no this, there's no that. As you can see, we've took all precautions, they're happy. 1-0 to us. We're going backstage in about 5 minutes, all right? I'm happy now they've said we can go ahead with the show because it's a shame for people to train for 10 weeks and get nothing. You know, it helps people in all different ways, but let's face it, anybody who climbs over the hay bales to bludgeon another person half to death has got problems. Oi, medical and hand-wrapped.
Have you had any before or is this your first?
Oh no, I've had children for this.
All right.
It's addictive.
Yeah, that's. Do you know everybody said that?
We're rowing all those. I'm getting in there to win, but I'm not. I just want to get in and have a fight. I want to have a fight and get rid of some fucking demons. If you speak to quite a few lads, a lot of them, they get punched to get set free.
All fighters to the changing room. Settle down, people. Oi, settle down. Everybody in? Is everybody done, yeah? Right, listen up, everybody. Listen to the rule set. It's very important. It can either win you or lose you the fight.
If you go over bales, 5-10 seconds, we're going to give you to fight it out. If you can't, we're going to take you away. When we say go to your corner, you go to your corner. We don't care what your cornermen say, what they're telling us to do. If we feel we've got to stop that fight, I will ask for a good signal. I will look at you in the eyes, and please believe me, I know. And if I don't think you're ready to fight, I don't care whether your corner's telling you to fight, your crowd's telling you to fight, I will stop the fight.
If in that pit you're rendered disabled, I will confirm with these guys, if you're disabled and you can't see, common sense tells you don't carry on. You've got to go to work Monday, you've got to go home to your loved ones. You've got to go and earn a crust.
You get a 20-second count if you dropped, yeah? Everyone clear on that?
Yeah. So a man on a knee or a man down and you're throwing shots to a man down, I'm going to disqualify you straight away. You're getting disqualified because you see that too often.
So fight your fucking hearts out, but more importantly, enjoy yourselves and let's get out there and show them why we're number fucking one, yeah? A doorman on here to take standards and a doorman to let them through there for VIP. Everything after that, we're good, yeah? I'll start letting them in now, yeah? Right, guys, you can make your way in when you're ready. Right, get ready, boys, they're coming.
When people start coming in, it starts feeling like a show and all that. A lot of stress starts going. Fucking heavy.
We're here at Spartan Wars. There's going to be a lot of violence this evening. There's going to be bloodshed. There's going to be screaming. There's going to be shouting. The whole thing, sex, everything. It's absolutely going on in Bradford this evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way towards the pit
please welcome Phil Hammond!
This is Spartan Wars 14, Revenge or Repeat, the most violent MMA bare-knuckle show in the world.
3, 2, 1, go!
I'm Phil Hammond. I'm a civil enforcement officer, which means I'm a traffic warden, which means not many people like me on the street. I was out one day at work and I was sorting some stuff out in a car park, and one lad starts mouthing, being clever. I started mouthing back at him, being clever, and he went and fetched his mate and started throwing punches at me. And I thought about it and I thought, you know what, it were all right now. It were enjoyable. I enjoyed getting punched. Let's fucking have it. That's where it all starts. I've had 10 fights, I've lost 9 and I've won 1. I've never really started it to get a belt. Well, I only started it just to have 1 fight, but it's addictive. This is a fight what I had down at Bradford, and he punched real hard. Thoroughly enjoyed it though. And I will say I do look pretty good there, don't I? Adrenaline's kicked in by then. It's that's it. That was start a fight. That's as I'm getting in air bales. That's what it was all about, bare-knuckle fighting. That's what I signed up for. A few air bales, a few people round it, people cheering, bit naughty, bit proper bare-knuckle fighting. So that was it. You get in that pit and it gets rid of them demons. I've been married, I'm divorced, I fucked up big time. I had kids a bit too young and I just weren't ready for it. So then my head's fucking fucked. So drugs and alcohol for me to try and sort my head out, and it didn't work. And it just turned into shit. So my demons go, and you're demon free for a few months. Your head's clear, you know what you're doing, there's no depression, there's no anxiety. You feel all right, you feel like a normal human being. Luckily, I've got an head like fucking concrete, and it's like a concrete block. So people tell me, I'm amazed that that's actually me. So it's something what I never thought I'd ever do. I never thought I'd do this. Never thought I'd do it. Makes me feel right proud. God, he's good looking, innit? Yeah. And him, that one what I won. Didn't feel much different from losing, really. I just do it to have a fight, and it don't really matter outcome for me. And the way I see it, every time I get in them bales, I win. I won. Personal battle in here, that's it. And that's all what really matters for me.
This next fight is a high-level flyweight battle. So...
That's what I'm talking about. I don't think we're wired right. I think you'll ask most people that jump in bare knuckle, they'll be disheartened if they get out of a fight without a black eye or a cut or something to just show that it's like a trophy, innit? I don't even think about serious injury. I'm not going in to get injured, I'm going in to cause the injuries, so... Whew, I need a sunbed. Where's my minutes?
Go on, lad, you ready?
Kush. I'm smashing sunbeds and I'm rocking up to the gym every day, and just before my first ever fight I'm like, I need a nickname. And I rocked up to the gym and I'm like, you look like you just got off holiday, and then somebody just shouted out, Scott the Tank Mason, and I thought, do you know what? I like that. So I'm Scott Mason, aka the Tank Man. I'm telling you, there's not a tan line on the Tank Man. I get killed in the gym 3 times a week. I'm out on the road, doing some road work in between that, making sure I'm good for 3 rounds. Since I got clean, I've had to create a whole new life, one that I don't want to escape from.
How would I describe the Spartan arena, the pit? Fucking terrifying. Nobody's brought in a cage to Spartan and then let out in the pit. You all have 12 weeks. You all train for it, you all turn up on your own accord. Bite down and throw down, it's a Spartan way. As close to a street fight as you'll ever get, but under rules. And I can assure you, when you're finished, you'll have respect for that person. This is as real as it gets, man. We have our fighters like, I'll say Phil Hammond. He's the first guy on the phone every Monday morning, whether he's been knocked out, busted up, don't matter. He rings me Monday morning and says, howdy boss, loved it, well done pal, put me on next one.
I really do. Feel great. The demons have gone.
The people that get knocked out every show are just as important as those people with belts. It is a big gulf. There's, I want to get it off my bucket list, and now I enjoy it. I'm just going to keep doing it middle of the roaders. And there's people who are absolute born and bred killers. We have all sorts of families coming supporting their loved ones and stuff, and Eddie Doherty, all his family come. The support that boy's got's unreal.
Walking out in front of 500 people and they're all screaming and shouting, fucking feels ace. It feels well good. Once you're in there, you're 10 seconds away from fighting, aren't you? So you can't, I don't think anyone has much time to think. It only takes one punch and to win a fight in bare knuckle. If you land that right shot and it lands clean, there's no you can do, really. Some of the best people I've ever met in my life through sparring. Bar my family, obviously. Family always comes first.
Oh, look at him there. What a beautiful future champ. Let's do it for the future champ right there.
Yeah, there's always that doubt in the back of your head that your kid's going to get hurt, do you know what I mean? I feel sick sometimes, you know what I mean? Thinking, oh my God, it's going to get 10 balls of shit knocked out of him, how's he going to go in and do it, do you know what I mean? First fight he had when that got ripped open, and that's the picture. Is that the one I got?
But at least I'm still smiling.
He's not right, Ed. He's my baby boy. He loves it. He's got something to focus on, because he was a little twat for fighting when he was a kid.
Before he started all this, if he had a fight on the streets, he'd fight and then he'd go back looking for them.
Yeah.
Now he don't go back. If he has a fight now, comes home, end of story.
Well, he don't fight now, does
Control.
he? Spartan.
Like, it just helps me. It just keeps me sane, basically.
Yeah.
Growing up, I've like been arrested 17 times. I've only done 3 months when I was 20-year-old. That was for fighting.
He was 20-year-old, he's 33 now, and he's...
Yeah, so I haven't done bad. 13 years I've never been back without sparred and stuff. I'd be probably in prison. Or worse, dead, probably.
Oh, don't say that, Ada.
No, you would, wouldn't you? If you can look at that, I could have been dead at 17. Yeah. Hit me in the face with a machete and then in my shoulder. Chopped my shoulder, I had 70 stitches inside and out.
You were 17, Ada?
17, yeah. And like, it's crap round here. But I've got people in balaclavas with machetes down the pants and just little shitbags. They'll all be in prison by the time they're 15, 16. Look at me and Jack Watson. If we'd have seen each other in the street, that's probably how we'd have been. Fighting, you know, using weapons and stuff.
Lady and Jack, they'd had a fight previously in the street, and there was a bit of ill feeling. So we created that as a beef match.
Christian got us both to have a fighting pit, and now we're very good friends, so it's helped me out. Like I say, none of us have gone to prison and none of us have been seriously injured.
They did it, now they speak. So, you know, there's a perfect example of how the beef can be turned around and squashed. Back when I was a young'un, you had a dust up, shook hands, you played again the next day. Nowadays, the people from the South Estate or the North Estate are all looking for these people, and, you know, it's changed, man, and it's sad. It's sad to know that my kids grow up in this world too. For a start, there's not enough help out there to begin with. We're finding more and more people are finding this helps more than sitting around waiting for a phone call that never comes. It's a big business, bare-knuckle boxing now. We could do that. What did it cost, 40, 50 quid? I can control everything at this fight club, but I can't make a fighter sell tickets, I can't make them pay in, and I cannot make them turn up. Who sold 38 tickets? Oh, has he? Yeah. Fight Fest is an outdoor show once a year in the summer. It's like a violent Woodstock. You must sell a minimum of 20 tickets to be on the show. You get 50% of those tickets. Win or lose, you're paid. You know, we have to charge those costs because we have to pay for shows. How you doing? The fighters have helped me as much as I've helped them, and being so busy every day of my life with them, you know, has helped me maintain a straight life. It's all about those boys. You know, what they do in that pit, they deserve all the accolades and plaudits in the world. I've got to make the biggest, best platform I can for these boys so they can showcase the skills and get themselves out there. What we're going to need for the show. As always, I'll say, you get the bottles of water, because on the day I'll be flat out. And also make sure there's a table set up for the checkpoint for people coming in for tickets and stuff as well.
Right, fine.
Even when you've got to the day, the workload's even more intense, because then you haven't got 4 weeks to perfect it. You've got 4 hours. 4 weeks tomorrow. 4 weeks tomorrow, and it's go time.
Gentlemen, please put your hands together.
Are we ready to go? Yeah, let's get it going, mate.
This is Sparta!
Go! We're in Rochdale, Manchester now. We've got Chris Wilkinson against Ant Rogers. I think they were on about stabbing each other. They'd had a fallout while they were abroad, and big beef between them two for years, but they're going to settle it today in the pit, shake hands and have a pint.
Get into the pit, the consequence is you're going to get knocked out or you get injured. Skin on skin, isn't it? Bare knuckle on cheekbones. They don't know any boundaries. Some of them just go in like windmills at dawn. Where you've got professionals that go in, tuck in, and go for the ribs. And when they go down, they go for the face. So the professionals know what they're doing. Unfortunately, the newer lads who think glove boxing is easy to jump into a bare knuckle ring. It's not. Broken cheekbones, dislocated jaws, noses split, buckled, broken. This young guy put his chin up for show. That's where his jaw used to be, and that's where it's not. That's one of the consequences of not putting your guard up. Brain injury. Every fighter's heading for the head. Sometimes body, but the head. And that's what I see, head trauma, all the time.
Get your distance. Step back. Step the elbow.
Let's hear it for your winner of this street fight. Mr. Wilkinson! Go!
Yes, Royal!
Well done, mate. I'm hard. No fighting in the street. We've come here, sorted out like man, there's my hand. There's my heart, all the best, right? Thank you, Kristen, for making this shit happen, because if it wasn't for him, it would have been a street fight, so thank you, Kristen, and all the people that set this up. Nothing but respect. Right, now I'm going to get drunk, me. So so appreciate it. Like, appreciate it. Later, mate. Cheers.
My name's Naomi, they call me the Lioness. I do merchandise for Spartan. All the money raised goes back into the community. The reason why I set up the business to start with is because of my brother. So my brother's lifed off on a murder charge. And he got lifed off at 17. It was the first crime he ever committed, but he stabbed someone. At the time, there were loads of like community centres shutting down in Huddersfield. I think if the community centres was open and there was something like this, that wouldn't have happened. This changes people. It's changed alcoholic. It's changed people that abuse drugs. It's changed people that are violent, you know. I genuinely believe if Spartan didn't exist 100%, they would be dead or in jail.
Blue, 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 blue. Shows your wings. Shows your wings. Shows your wings. Go on. My name's Stormy Norman the Doorman, and I run the doors all around here. My ancestors were travellers. It's a traveller world, really, like, you know what I mean? You've got some natural bare-knuckle fighters, some street fighters, you know what I mean? You know, back in the Roman days, back in the medieval days, like some genes in your blood. Adam, the last 3 fights, he just destroyed his opponents. They're bred, like Matt Legg was born for boxing. And now he's training Adam up, like, and I don't think Adam could have got a better trainer in the world, like.
What he's done, his head movement's good, he slips punches, he very rarely gets hit. Even in sparring with me, I can very rarely catch him cleanly. But yeah, I just think he's got everything it takes to win this title fight.
I can't turn it down, can I, you know? Spartan world title fight. We're not worried about any injuries, no.
Because you are going to get injured in that unless you land straight away and take them out, because it is that close quarters and that brutal. You're going to get jaw broke, cut, broken fingers.
Yeah.
But you just got to go in and you just think you're going to be the one doing the damage. Their power against your power, and you land cleanly, you'll get a clean knockout.
That's why I don't think it'll go further than a round or 2, because, like I say, to beat me, they're going to have to knock me out.
How you doing, Adam? It's Christian. How you doing?
Yeah, how's things going? All right?
Everything's going good in the preparations and that. I am trimming the fight card down. You're now the main event. You've got an ex-heavyweight boxer from the army. Well, we figured you're beating everyone up, man. You know, I'm not getting value for money. You're knocking them out in 30 seconds. So, see you on fight day, champ. Take it easy.
Right, cheers, Chris. Thank you.
Ta-ra, mate. Bye-bye. Adam Laws. He's very inexperienced. He's very late to the fight game. But to be took under the wing by the governor, Norman Buckland, and took under your wing by Matt, you can't discount that. Every person that's stood in front of him up to now has been like a rabbit between the headlights.
European Spartan Wars heavyweight title holder, Adam
Tam man.
Yes, boss.
Your fight's definitely on. I'll probably make it a British featherweight eliminator.
I'll be coming 100%, so I'd best be ready.
I've got a soft spot for Scott, the Tam man. He's fought some good fights for us over the years. He has had his problems with drugs and other stuff, and I'm glad he's getting the recognition he deserves.
This is melanin. So you inject it into your subcutaneous stomach fat. Tanning injections. It's a lifestyle now. It's a real thing, tanorexia is a real thing. But I like the look of a tan. I think I look better with a tan. Personally. Oh, my brother. It's going to be something about tickets.
I think I'm going to have to get Saturday on this, kid.
You son of a bitch. Do you know what? Ticket sales is the most stressful thing. 2 days away? Oh, I'm not going to be able to come. That's 3 tickets that I've had hold of. Whatever. It would be nice to make a few quid, but I just do it for love. It's nice getting punched in the face. When I'm in that pit and I'm trading blows, I've never felt more alive. The fighting has been my lifestyle. I tried to retire, it lasted 9 days, and then I went to the last Spartan show and I was like, yeah, man, that's where the pit is where it's at. The pit is where it's at. There ain't no feeling like it, and I've tried every drug on the market. Coming from where I've come from to this is a nice feeling. I can cook, clean, bake, iron, wash, sew, domestic god. And my life's busy, but if I slowed down, I just fear the devil will make work for my idle thumbs. You'll always find a reason to use
Like, I did used to sit at traffic lights and beg for my drug money. You're not getting a tan in this. It's shocking today. We're nearly there. Heroin and crack cocaine ruled my life for 15 years. It was just kind of an escapism. I never knew my real dad. That kind of always niggled at me, and then I was never comfortable in my own skin. That used to be my spot over there, that island there. Users used to fight over that spot. Think of all the things that I've done, and I kind of get mad with myself. I'd rob, I wouldn't care who, been through prison. I tried numerous times to get clean. If you want Class A's in Bradford, this is the road you come to. Pretty much every time the light hit red, you get a quid. 2 hours to get what you need, 20 quid, and then you just go off, score, pop into some bush or something around here, just have a fix, and then back to it. You get to a point where it's like, do I give up or do I keep fighting? You know, I needed to find a new way to live. The fight being the goal synchronises and works for me. I fought for a British title from the man that used to sit at the traffic lights on Leeds Road in Bradford. Come a long way since here. Man, I never forget where I came from. The whole point of this is to, you know, is to show a message that it doesn't matter how down you are in life, if you're still waking up, you're still breathing, you're not out, you can turn it around. Everybody wants to know what we're doing. You know, I used to sit at these lights here begging, bro. I was on header with me 14 years. Bad. British champion now, boss. You too.
We don't pay well enough at the moment. Anybody that tells you to coming into the sport to get rich, point them my way and I can have a really good laugh at them. You know, I'm not looking to become a multi-billionaire. I'm not looking at anything like that. It'd be nice to make a living off it. I haven't so far. I figured at the moment I'm around about 40,000 down over a 7 or 8 year period. It's a passion, you know, and we're not putting world-class athletes on a major stage. We're helping real people off the street with real problems, real addiction. Mental illness' biggest problem is people feel alone. In this fight club, they're never alone. You can always ring any one of us at any time.
I think I probably am the oldest fighter in Spartan, and I will be 57 in 3 weeks. I know I only look about 40, but I am really nearly 57. Hopefully I'll carry on till I'm 60 with this at least. When I'm out in van, it just calms my brain right down. Everything calms down. Takes it out of rat race, takes it out of normality. Sorry. No one where I just pulled in front of. So Spartans are not a big hobby. Van is life. Oh. Lovely bit of sunshine. Everything's relaxing. Everything's cool about it. Can't believe there's nobody here. Look at it. I'm very glad I found this little spot. Little skylight. Curtains. Little disco lights. They attract women. They like magic. Bit of disco light, magic. Sun's come back out. See? Sophistication. Look at this, you can't beat it. Can't beat it, that's it, sun. Oh, I missed out on years of this, yep, years of it. I was fucked for 25 years on drugs and alcohol, which caused divorce, losing my kids, losing my house, losing my self-respect, losing my business, losing everything, so ending up living in my car and just wanting to die daily, wanting to die. I used to look in the mirror and fucking hate myself, like, fuck, I wanted to strangle myself. I wanted to get fucking punched because I hated myself. I thought I deserved it. Totally don't drink now. Right, wish I'd have took my kids camping. Bit disappointing, but it is what it is. That's it. Fucking hell, if you look at it now, in that big bad world, there's a lot of mental health happening. There's a lot of people committing suicide. I've tried it a couple of times. It was a cry for help. So I wrote suicide note and all that stuff, and it didn't work. God was looking after me. That's all I can think about it. That there were another plan for me somewhere along the line. Maybe Spartans that.
Call him Phil Hammond, the fighting traffic warden. The oldest swinger in town. That's how we describe Phil. Phil gets fucking wellied every show. I think he's had 10 or 11 fights, won one, been knocked out 10 times. So the correct medical term for that's a fucking psychopath. But he's one of the biggest heroes at this club by a mile. Yes! Come on, Phil.
Okay.
Well, listen, I'm just ringing to confirm you're definitely going to be fighting.
Yep.
The next time I call you, it will be with fight news, okay?
Yep, mate. Oh, my dad.
Ciao, mate. Bye-bye. Bye.
I suppose it's like self-harming, isn't it? Do you know, like, you cut yourself to self-harm, don't you, to release that pressure? And that's what I think a lot of these lads do, and I don't say that in a bad way about them. You know, lads don't know other ways to do it, do they? Emotional pain, to me, is so much worse than physical pain. I know that I've had my ears bit off, I've been started, you know, everything. But that emotional pain, that burns from within inside and it eats away at you, and that's what it does with some of them lads. And you might get one or two who have, you know, had drug problems and they get out and they kind of consistently try to better their life, but they're always going to get knocked back because of the criminal record or because of this or because of that. They don't have much support. Time to shine, son. Hammer. So, 5 nice slow ones, but powerful. That's it. 5 like that, yeah? Each side. That's it, bro. Yeah.
Bare-knuckle. It's like a therapy. A lot of people are trying to combat their mental health issues, and there's a lot of stigma around mental health, especially with men. They don't like to talk about it. This is, you know, they consider it as a weakness. We lost a lad just recently, one I had the pleasure to share the pit with.
He'll fight for the world title next. So Nathan Oldest took his own life. He's a very good friend of mine, Nathan. I was talking to Nathan right up until it. You know, and I thought I got through to him and he said he was going to be okay. And it really knocked me, you know, and still does, I'm sorry.
I remember Nathan burst onto the scene last year, and I remember seeing that knockout. That knockout was savage.
When Nathan knocked out John Commody, first person in the ring was 80.
Nath, very, very close friend. I cornered him in every fight. I would ask Nathan.
How does it feel when we lose a fighter? I know that it affects the other lads really badly.
Christian didn't want me to fight the last show because it was Nathan's funeral the day before.
Come on, let's hear it for him, eh?
And Nathan's mum came to watch me and his missus, so if I wouldn't have done it, I would have let them down as well.
That was in memory of Nathan Aldous. In my opinion, one of the best pit fighters I've ever seen in my fucking life. Our featherweight world champion Nathan Aldous. He had his problems, like everybody who's with us. Sadly lost his battle with mental illness. So we honoured him today, yeah. We've done the show here for him today, so we hope we've done him proud, man.
I was nearly crying before I walked in, that's why it took me a while. Literally buried one of my best friends day before the fight. Definitely won myself, and I lost.
Gady made a mistake covering up. He shouldn't have been doing that at the very beginning of round one. The guy hasn't been rallying with you, so his power's not going to drop. The peekaboo style on the bales and that. It's not a mistake, it's just a mistake of who and when you do it with. John was at max power, and John punished him like he got punished by Nathan Aldous, God rest him. So he's landed on both cheekbones, smashed both his eyes shut. It was a mistake. Ady's lost his British title, John's got it now. John's no fool, man. So it'll be a very interesting fight, this return fight, because there's a lot on this.
If John Carmody beats him this time, then John Carmody is somewhat special.
I've got no excuses whatsoever for this one. So if he beats me, he's beat me fair and square.
The mood's not good in camp. You know, we're losing fighters now. Yeah, it's going to be touch and go, man, I'm telling you. I can tell you with losing the two we've lost in the last 2 weeks. Greg Marshall recently stabbed to death. Tommy Gilbrave took his own life. Rest in peace. The fighters' heads for the show are not good, but me personally. But you know, I really can't do this much longer, and it's a dangerous game, and you know, all these lads fought for us, but it's not the ones you save that you remember, it's the ones you lose.
Just double checking in with the news and everything now.
Yeah,
take things. I know how your head's gonna be. Keep your head up, keep focused. You're still here.
Yeah.
You know, you've got a purpose to be here.
Yeah, man, appreciate that, bro.
Take that opportunity. Keep your head focused.
100% when you get in that pit this time, no messing about. Get in there and give a good account to yourself, mate, and show them why you're number one.
100%, brother. Keep your head up. Just know I love you, man.
Yeah, top man, love you too, bro. Last month, we've lost 3 top fighters from Spartan. For all young lads just like me, I had the full life ahead of them. Me and Nath were closest friends and others, but I fought Greg and Tommy. Rest in peace, my friend. I will hold our many chats close to my heart. My thoughts are with you, Greg Marshall, knew Michelle Marshall. Look, he's only just recently been married, and all family until we meet again.
Oh, it's so sad.
And then I've put this up for you. Picture of me and him from our fight. Yeah, I just put, can't believe I'm writing. Oh, I can't.
It's a bit upsetting, isn't it?
Yeah,
there we go. There we go. Sorry. That young lad, I had to go in the kitchen. Like I said, 3 of them. As soon as he showed me, I said, I won't be a minute. And I went, Because I got so emotional, I thought, another one, what is going on with people? They must be going through a hell and back to do something like that.
Sorry, boys.
It's all right, don't worry. Not too bad.
It's going to get upset, love. Good friends of yours. Yeah?
But yeah, I'll do it for him anyway. I'll make him proud.
Give me that back. Make me cry now.
What's going on? Bite down and throw down, it's the Spartan way.
He's got to tie him up.
There's no draws. If you want draws, go to IKEA. Man. This is as real as it gets, man.
You normally have trouble.
With what?
Spelling.
Why do I have trouble with spelling?
Because you just do.
C-U-N-T.
That spells Chris.
See you next Tuesday. It's huge. This is what it's all about. One day a year, Fight Fest. For me, this is where it's at. Outside events and the feeling around the bales and the togetherness. As you can see, we take all the health and safety measures and precautions. Kids are seat-belted in. Bales are here, man. Just got to be put in position. Very nervous, but this is normal for me. Just want the fights to go well, just don't want anyone to get no injuries, you know what I mean? Bad ones, anyway. Let me put my hat on, my ears are fucking freezing. Yeah. When you see all this, with the fans here, you know what time it is. It's fight time! So yeah, there's the farmer. I better go and say hello to the farmer. Bit hard, this one, on the run-up. We've lost like 6 fighters in the last 2 weeks. So we're down to 13 today. So I anticipate it'll be a little bit less time, but I think there's a bit more people coming.
Right, yeah.
Anyway, if there's any dropouts today, kindly, the owner of the land, Michael's offered to jump in. So we good today, don't worry.
Get them on there. Should be on there.
This is the best medic in Great Britain for bare-knuckle fighting, bar none. Trust me, this guy knows his shit, man. Fighters are coming between 12 and half past, fans 1 o'clock.
Oh, fucking hell. I think I've lost front end of my fucking car. Waking up on Saturday morning when it's fight day, travelling to it, the buzz is immense.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Fucking marvellous.
Let's fucking have it, innit?
Christian?
Hey, this one, you good?
Yep.
Good to see you. Good, mate, yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
Seeing Christian and fucking just seeing all your mates and that, and known them all quite a few years, and just not like it.
Getting rolled ready for it. Just want to see if my opponent's here so I can relax and get my hands wrapped, get medical done, get fucking at it.
What's your prediction?
Me winning it first round. It's always my prediction.
I feel good. I mean, I've had an opponent change last minute this morning. I've got a stand-in. I think it's his first time in the pit. It's going to be a shock to him. But yeah, the job's the same. Get in, do the business, and get out.
Hey, Dick, how are you, my friend?
Good, man.
Yes, bro.
Good luck, man. Good luck today. You've got this.
Good,
You've got this.
Yeah, good,
You've
man.
trained fucking hard.
Yeah, I've trained hard.
Yeah, I know you have.
You need your tickets back. There you go.
Don't. Because you thought I'll do that this time, and it didn't work.
Normally when we guard we use his elbows. Last time I just used my hands, and it's easy to get through an hand.
when you when you go in, ask for extra Vaseline, please.
Yeah.
Because they're still pretty raw, aren't they?
Yeah, cool. I'm fighting John Carmody, he beat me last time out. I'm going to dedicate it to all my friends that I've just lost in the last couple of months. 3 very close friends from Spartan. I fought 2 of them, Nathan Aldous, and then I fought Greg Marshall, who just recently got killed, been murdered. It was fucking disgusting, but I don't want to get into that till after the fight. I want to get this out of the way and make all my friends proud of what I can do, so... We was planned to come together today, and I'll be the British lightweight champ once again.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together, stamp your feet, and make some noise. This is Sparta!
I feel good, it's all real now, isn't it? Wrapped up, ready to go.
I'm feeling excited now, this is it, shit's happening. Tom's here, I'm here, we're out. We're ready to go out there, this is it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is 3 rounds of bare-knuckle boxing. This is
I want a doorman in each fucking corner, and if any of this is encroached, I want them straight out, yeah?
Please welcome Phil Hartley!
Come on! Come on! There's some good fights on today's card, man. Adam Laws with Danny Remington for the World Heavyweight title. Other fights to keep an eye on, I'd say. AD and John Carmody will be a banger. These two don't take a backward step, because neither of them got any quit in them. Neither of them boys will look the same when they come out.
People wanted to see Adam in a step up from his last opponents who were good, but they wanted to see him with someone more dangerous, and this geezer will do it.
Yeah, it's just another bloke. He's got 2 arms and 2 legs. It's just
Apparently he's dangerous.
Let's foot forward.
Yeah.
Let's do it, man.
That's it. Yeah, so I'm boxing when I was younger. I think I started at about 13, 14, did it up to about 17. Joined army. I did a lot of boxing in the army as well.
Have you done a lot of bare-knuckle?
I've not done this in my first one, my first crack at it, so he's a big man. I think he weighs about 20 stone or something like that. But no one's tested him yet, and I'm the first person to do it.
Please welcome and make some noise for Danny Remington!
If he goes on one knee, try and resist it, and don't get disqualified for something daft. Remember how much training you've done to get here as well, yeah? But most of all, I'm fucking man, that's why we're here. Step up! 3, 2, 1.
Push him off, y'all! Come on, Adam! Come on!
Oh my God.
Get out, get out. Adam, it's Chris. It's Chris. Look at me, Adam, it's Chris. On your side, big man. On your side. Get it open. Don't fight me, Adam. Don't fight me, Adam.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is for the super middleweight title!
But if he's got his guard down for 1 second, mate, it's a pop, 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 straight up. Catch him clean up jaw with a fucking screw shot, send his head backwards and fucking left hook over the top. There's nothing that I've found in all my years of life that matches standing toe-to-toe in that pit. That's the high you're searching for.
is Madonna!
Ready, go back. Ready?
Yes, that's
5, 4, 3, go.
Leave me your backhand. Leave me your backhand.
Tighten up, stop. Fucking tighten up.
Please stop, please stop.
Get out! Get out!
Get out!
I'm here. Look at Chris. Look at me, O2. And my bag, now.
You all right, buddy? You all right, Scott?
Scott.
Listen, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
Don't worry, mate. Everything's cool, bro. Everything's cool, bro. Stay there.
Go on, Phil. Come on. Please welcome to the pit, Phil Hammer.
You've been here before, haven't you?
Couple of times.
He will be joined by Tom Gallagher.
When that music gets going, you know it's real. Fucking stomach's going 1,000 miles an hour. Then you drop into the pit, and then everything just goes. You're focused, and you're just ready for it.
Three, 2, 1, go.
Unload him, Phil. Let him go. Let him go. Stay on top of the pit. Let him go. Come on.
Right, break. Back to the corner, Tom. Back to the corner. Phil, the thingy. You all right?
You're all right. Phil, just keep moving. Come forward. Come forward. Uppercut. There's no backwards, Phil. Let's go forward. Push forward.
Fight out, lads. Come on.
Good lad, Phil.
Fight it out. 2, 3, 4. Do not move. Do as you're told. It's me. No one else. Me. All right?
Why you just fell down? Once he was hitting him in the rock plane. Bit clipped.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, so we'll slowly sit you up, all right? Well done, bro. Well done, bro. Right, stay there. Don't move. Do as you're told. All right, now look straight at me. Who is the president at the moment in America?
America?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
That's not why I'm asking. When I say stand up against that bale where Dean is, all right? Slowly. Not yet. Stand up to that bale.
I'm good. Are we fighting or what?
No, you lost, mate.
You can fuck right off.
You got knocked out, Sparko. You've been down for about 4 minutes. That's how long it takes. You've been down for about 4 minutes.
Nah.
Yeah.
As soon as that arm goes down, nothing can prepare you for how fast-paced it is, and you feel the dink, you feel the thud, but it's not till the day after you feel the pain.
He ain't gonna be happy if he's not got a black eye.
All my friends today are from the fight community. I dread to think where I'd be if it weren't for fighting. It's been my life since I got clean. It is my life today. I am bothered about my losses. Records are for DJs. The Spartan pit is where it's at. That's where it's at. I'll be doing this until I can't do it no more.
Caught a right up, pearl a right on jaw. Fucking fair play to that lad. It is what it is. It's bare-knuckle for you. Big fighting. We go again. Tam man, Gito.
This full kit with my mate, Nathan Aldous, who sadly passed away not long ago. His mum and his partner, Ashley. Iris and Ashley have asked me if I've wear it, and I'd love to do that, make him proud.
This has been one of the hardest shows I've ever had to do. With recent events, with losing fighters, and it's been really difficult, man. So I had a call this morning with Greg Marshall's wife, who sadly lost his life last week for a knife crime. She's wished all the boys good luck today, and I told her that, we'll do a minute's applause and cheer to celebrate his life today around the bales. I said, and the boys will throw down in his honour today. They'll leave no stone unturned, Joe. Nathan's partner and Nathan's mum. Nathan Aldous was the featherweight king. Whatever he hit, he knocked out cold, yeah? And he'll never be forgotten at this fight. One more time, it was a big cheer, guys. AD, he's an emotional spirit. He wears his heart on his sleeve, you know, and when you lose someone in the fight game and someone who's close to you, it really stings, man.
This fight means more to me than when I won my first ever title. For Greg, Tommy and all three of my close friends, I hope I can do it for them all.
One more? I will, yeah. Don't worry, I've got to lay it on it there. I'll put it. Go on,
There's not a chance yet he's going to take that belt off me. Not a chance, man. These lot eat, breathe and sleep this shit, yeah. I'm just a street fighter that likes fighting. I don't train for this shit. I'm just here and ready for it. So, we'll see, technical or just brute force.
Right, kids off, please. Kids back nice and back. Kids right back, please. He's got no left, JJ.
Come on, get your second win!
Dave, Tommy and Greg, three best fighters from Spartan. If it were the other way around, I know they'd all do it for me. I've got a good team, a really good team. I'm proud to have them.
You can only tell what sort of support I get, mate. They're here at every show. Oh man, I'm fucking buzzing, man, honestly. I've got no words, mate, got no words. I just want to enjoy it tonight now.
It does what it does. Absolutely fantastic. And he gave the belt away the last time. He didn't have to lose his belt. But he absolutely fucking smashed it. I am super proud of him. Super proud of him. And I am.
Stand up and get against the bales, don't we? Right? Up against that bale there.
I'll be back. He'll be back. Two great fighters. Two great fighters.
Two. Talk to me. 3, 4. Talk to medic. Talk to me. All right, stop it. Talk to me. Done. Done. You're not talking, you're done.
I got knocked out in 30 seconds. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. When I get punched in the face, it all changes. Everything looks brighter, everything's better. Simple as that for me.
Look at me. What day is it today?
Saturday.
Who am I?
Medic.
You're the best
Chris.
looking medic. Yeah.
Best looking medic.
All right, hang around here for a second, all right?
I'm not an athlete. I don't walk about thinking I'm hard. I'm not in a gang. I don't do none of that. I'm just a normal geezer that wants to go and have a bit of a fight. And for me, it just proves that anybody can do it. Not a lot of people have got stuff to look forward to. You need something to look forward to. Before I had fucking nothing. I had nothing. And for me, now, I have an absolutely fucking great life. I've got a flat, I've got a car, I've got a van, I've got a job, I've got a lot of mates. I've got Spartan. It's like a brotherhood, no, your mates for life. Life can get better, and it does, and it has. When you know your worth, and I just know my worth.
Caught me with a body shot first, and then he caught me with a fucking right hand, what does. Really? I saw stars up. How do you feel? Great, as per usual. All my demons have gone for a bit. That's it. We go again. I'm not finished.
Me, I'm always back. Part of the furniture.
The fighters that we're dealing with, most of them, they're frowned upon in the community, you know. I can never repay them for the help they've given me, so I'll always be there for them.
You're gonna sprint there, bear crawl backwards. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do that on next, Reg. Do it like this, look, Reggie. Yeah? That's it, go on, good work, good work. Keep it going in one movement if you can. You're gonna end up breaking your neck.
Of all the forms of fighting known to man, one name strikes fear further into the hearts of those who hear it: bare-knuckle. For hundreds of years, the men of Britain have rammed their unprotected fists into each other's bodies to decide who was the hardest of them all. From noblemen to travellers to family men and gangsters, being a bare-knuckle fighter is something that marks you out from the rest of society. It's a thoroughly British blood sport that gradually sank further into the criminal underground as the rest of society became more civilised. It's a sport of legend, honour and astonishing violence. Bare-knuckle fighting is a world that most people think they understand, but few have actually seen. Now, a number of fighters and promoters are trying to take it into the mainstream, setting up the most anticipated bare-knuckle fight in over 150 years: America versus Britain. And I wanted to know if the sport can ever truly take itself out of its underground past. The common perception of bare-knuckle fighting is that only Irish travellers and East End hard men still do it. But in actual fact, there's still a thriving underground, and the fighters come from all walks of life. And it originates here in the UK. I'm here in Hinckley, just outside Leicester, to meet Andy Topliff. Now, Andy runs a promotion company called Be Bad Promotions, and what he aims to do with that company is to kind of bring bare-knuckle into the mainstream.
It's an up-and-coming fight company, and I do it because I love the sport, and I want the sport to grow.
Intrigued to know more about the history of bare-knuckle and why now it seems to be on the up, we met at a patriotic pub just outside Leicester. Andy, how's it going?
Hey,
nice to meet you.
Hi,
You all right?
all right?
Yeah. What is the history of bare-knuckle fighting in England and Britain?
Bare-knuckle fighting as a sport was absolutely categorically English. It was an English thing. The Europeans feared Englishmen for their fighting ability. It's actually a British heritage, bare-knuckle fighting is. It's where boxing comes from. Certainly in the 18th century, very, very a big sport. Even the royal family, they would want to know who won, you know, if it was a big fight. They were like superstars of today.
And how about your own background? How did you get into bare-knuckle?
From a very young age, to be honest with you. You know, I was brought up in the travelling community. My hands, they're destroyed basically now. They're deformed because of it. Obviously, in the bare-knuckle world, there has always been quite a lot of input with criminals, do you know what I mean? I wanted to push all of that out. I wanted that gone. You know, I decided to do Be Bad and keep it as a proper sport. I really want to get this regulated and get it mainstream. We started the first UK belt since, you know, way over 100 years. And then I thought, well, one extra step and we'll go for the Atlantic belt, which is a real historic event. I'd always wanted to get, you know, an American to come over. Jason Young, this is the man who I've dreamt of getting over into this country. We were making history with this guy being here. The last time an American was in this country fighting for a belt, you know, against the UK champion, 1863. It's a big deal.
Jason had flown into the UK prior to the fight and had surrounded himself with some of the most knowledgeable fighters in the UK, including ex-bare-knuckle champion Paddy Monaghan, famous for his friendship with Muhammad Ali.
3 years it's took us to get you here, isn't it?
3 years, but I'm here. Yeah. No excuses.
No excuses,
I'm here.
That's it. And you're going to
nowhere to run.
Prove the boys wrong, innit, eh?
Oh, yeah.
But he couldn't stick around for long, as he was off to Wing Chun Grandmaster Samuel Kwok's martial arts retreat in Blackpool, a man who apparently once trained with Bruce Lee. Clearly, Jason was taking this fight very seriously. But whilst my own experiences of fighting are fairly pathetic, I was intrigued to meet a man who'd been fighting since the age of 10, James Gypsy Boy McCrory from Newcastle, a living legend in the bare-knuckle scene and the man pitted up against Jason Young in the Atlantic title fight. We met him at his local haunt, a 50s themed diner in the centre of town. So what's good here?
Everything is good, but the burgers are huge. Like, the reason why I come here is because we bird brings this here. They just come here and it doesn't sell beer, you know what I mean? So that's the truth, like.
Your nickname is Gypsy Boy. Where does that come from?
Obviously, I've travelled all over. I've lived in Ireland and worked all over.
Is being Irish a big part of your kind of fighting heritage?
Yeah. I love Ireland. I love going back there. I love seeing my mum. I love it. I love spending time with my family, honestly. I love sitting on the settee, like there, cuddle watching TV, me, big softy, love my family. You know, loads of people, they, like, you know, they treat me, get full of rides and all that crap, but I just prefer to get full of Guinness and full of food, you know.
It's a much more fun way of doing it.
Aye. My days of being a model are well gone, so don't worry about the old six-pack anymore, me, you know what I'm saying?
You got the keg?
That's it, I've got a full keg and all.
James, a self-professed softie and family man, invited us to his house to meet his charming and long-suffering girlfriend, Leanne.
I love being living sort of part, you know, I'm Jack the lad, but then I don't know when my bread's buttered, you know what I mean, and I've got a good girl and she's put up with a lot. Hopefully, one day, I'll marry her, like, you know.
What does she do?
Drives me fucking bonkers, mate. Are it toots? Just how are you, lads?
Yeah. Hey, how's it going? How's life?
Just want a cuppa?
I'm rushing, I'm fine.
Me and James are very, very different. Like, you couldn't get two people more different in regards to what we're like, how we've lived our lives, choices we've made.
How do you feel about him being considered like a legend?
I find it funny because it's James. He gets fan mail now, which is quite funny. The person you see on like the fights on YouTube, that's not him. Like, I know it is, but that's not the person I know. I don't like it, to be honest with you. When you come back from the Dave Radford fight, his face was really bad. There was blood on me pillow. Like, I cleaned him the next morning.
That's what's more bothered about. Try to wash the duvet twice.
There was blood over the pillowcase. Like, it was just awful. It's not just about him having a fight, it's the effect that it can have on us in regards as a couple. Build up to certain fights. He's like a time bomb. Last summer I had a bit of a bad time and I thought, you know, this is not working. I'm away. But I've never seen anybody fight as much as what he did to get me back.
Having learned about the origins of bare-knuckle and spent time with some of the biggest names in the game, it was time to see it in the flesh. BBAB was holding an event in Colwyn Bay, North Wales. The first fight between a pair of seemingly well-matched middleweights was over in seconds. The second and last fight of the night was something that will stay with me forever. Seth Jones, a 46-year-old local solicitor and lunatic known as the Bangor Hammer, took on a man 20 years younger than himself, only to go the distance in a fight that was as controversial as it was thrilling. The solicitor was bending the rules somewhat.
Stab me when you know it was fun. Give up now, son!
After what seemed like hours, they called it a draw. It seemed odd to see so much blood in what was supposedly a stalemate, but I couldn't call a winner either. Seth seemed like he'd taken more abuse, but Aaron looked exhausted.
It was my first fight. I put myself forwards for it when I saw it on the internet for a 13-stone fighter.
How does it feel fighting someone who's 20 years older than you?
Don't really matter. I've had street fights with older people since I've been young, you know what I mean? Used to get in trouble fighting and all that lot.
Do you think it'll make you a more peaceful person?
Yeah, I'm peaceful anyway.
But you also get in a lot of street fights. How does that kind of
Well, I
work
used to
out?
get in street fights when I was younger because I used to hang around with the wrong crowd. My genuine was going a bit too much. Now I know how it feels, I can control it a little bit more, I think, in my next fight. I couldn't see out of my left eye, I got poked in it. But I think, yeah, it's a good result from both of us. I'm chuffed with it.
And how do you feel right now?
Buzzing.
Do you think you'll feel worse tomorrow morning?
You know what I mean? I've had worse than this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does it feel fighting guys who are, considerably younger than you?
Half my age.
Half your age?
That's just the nature of bare knuckle boxing. You know, I fought guys older than myself. I don't mind fighting younger guys, I don't mind. I just like fighting.
Do you fight in the streets?
No, them days. I used to have a lot of fights when I was younger, built up a bit of a reputation in the area, but it was a huge mistake in my life. Being a bit of a thug to being a bit of a drug smuggler to going to prison, and then I realised, you know, this is not the life, and so I decided to go back to school and studied law.
In the time I'd spent in the world of bare-knuckle so far, I began to realise that the sport had a kind of gravitational pull for lost souls. Many of the guys we'd spoken to seemed to be people who made bad decisions in life, and perhaps in bare-knuckle they'd found a way to utilise their talents, which happened to lay in a realm that normal society finds barbaric. However, I wondered if organised violence was a cure or a symptom for angry young men.
James Lambert.
friends, it's James, the author of Be Happy in 24 Hours. I used to be a very unhappy person, very violent person, bare-knuckle fighter, bouncer and unlicensed boxer. And these are some of the tips and strategies that helped me change my life and literally become the happy person that I am today, helping society and being the happy coach.
Retiring from the sport undefeated, James Lambert had taken a complete U-turn from his life of violence and reinvented himself as a lifestyle and fitness coach, calling himself Mr. Happy.
How long have you lived here then?
Crikey, what has it been now? I think it's coming up to 2 years. We basically moved here for the peace and quiet, and as you know, it's you can see for yourself, it's cul-de-sac. It's very peaceful. We've got super neighbours. Did you want one sugar, my friend?
So, were you always a fighter?
There was always this fascination with fighting. I was an unhappy, angry, violent person. I went out into the world, and lo and behold, I found other angry, violent, scared young men. You know, somebody would catch my eye, I would catch theirs, and a fight would ensue. It was that ridiculous.
Can you remember your first bare-knuckle fight?
Of course. Mixed emotions even to this day, because I was terrified. I used fear as a form of energy, transmuted that into positive energy that drove me into my victories. But again, I found it very empty. When I got home, I was still left with my problems, not just outside, but in my mind. So the fight did nothing to make me happy.
And did you know other fighters who felt similarly?
Well, you see, this is the thing, it's never spoken about, certainly not within that world where emotion is immediately and very directly equated with weakness.
A leopard can change his spots, and that's very important because I hear it a lot, and it's a mind virus, and we accept things because they're said. They're not always true. We have to examine this. And so I want you may be a parent and your son or daughter could be going through difficulties. Never give up on them. Never give up on them. Your brother, your son, your friend could be an alcoholic, a drug addict. Never give up on them. People have the power to change inherently in them. I've done it myself.
Even when you win, there was great pain. You know, my ribs could have been fractured or broken, always cuts to the face. But worse than that was the mental trauma. It was realising again what I had done, the person that I was becoming, and that really did affect me mentally. I think now looking back, I became depressed. I suppose there were thoughts of self-harm maybe, thoughts of actually, if this is it, I don't actually want to be, I don't want any part of this. And that was actually profoundly upsetting for me, and I felt terrible. So that was actually a pretty low evening, and I'd like to say it was the last, but that did happen a lot.
James had removed everything that would remind him of his past life as a violent young man, apart from a punch bag which still hangs in the garage where he coaches his clients. Do you still hit the bag?
Actually, I've personally chosen not to. I suppose it's about 2 years ago when I decided to fully refrain from fighting, and for me that's violence in word, thought and deed. So for me, at this current point in my life, I'm open to change. It might change next week. Other people can keep it controlled. I fear that the anger wouldn't just stay here, and again it would leak into other aspects of my life. So I've just made a personal decision to not hit anything, if you like, for a while. And so far I've been good to my word.
Meeting James is really surprising because here you've got a guy who's in the bare-knuckle game for years and came out of it undefeated, yet in some way he feels kind of ashamed, and he will admit that he is haunted by his past. And looking at what he does now, it seems that his entire life is this kind of struggle to put that to bed, and he does seem to be winning that struggle, admirably so. And the Mr. Happy thing, I guess, is a way of him keeping that down. But behind that Mr. Happy persona, you do see flashes of the old James, this kind of machine that used to render men unconscious, as he said. But he will be the first to admit that, and he says that, he hasn't conquered his demons yet. Now, in this kind of suburban life, perhaps he's fighting his biggest battle of all. The first UK versus US bare-knuckle fight in over 150 years is just days away. So we've come back to Newcastle to see James McCrory, who's in the middle of his training preparations.
Get in, weights down. Like all my opponents, you've got to give them the chance at the start, you know what I mean?
So when you're coming out, are there any kind of routines?
Newcastle means a lot to us, and Ireland does, and be wearing my Newcastle top and my Irish shorts. Bastard.
Where would you like to see the sport going?
Maybe 10, 15 years time, you know, it'll be hitting big arenas, you know, but I'll be, well, maybe, I may not. If the money comes good, I'll look after myself, I might still be fighting in 15 years time. It's all about the pressure, like. It's all about the pressure, boys. It's not hand it now, innit? Thrive under pressure. Woo! Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Can you explain to me what it's like in the pit?
It's only like 3 bales a here, by this way, 3 bales here this way, and you're taking 2 steps, you know, into the centre, and then you're there, you know. I'd be like faking with a job or moving my hand about, you know what I mean? If you can like establish your job, it's a good thing, you know what I mean? And then like, obviously you get the 1, 2, and you know what I mean? And then, you know, obviously you're going to move your head a bit, you know, what I'd be trying to do if someone's jobbing me, you know? And then just like, maybe just come and doing a bit, or come up to the centre, and bang, bring a body shot in. And honestly, I'd much rather hit me with 10 in the jaw than 1 good one there, you know, because it really hurts.
How's it feel when you get one of those there?
I can't even describe it, mate. It's the worst feeling in the world when you can't breathe and you've got a gum shield in your mouth. You try to spit the gum shield out, but you can't because you can't get your breath to get the power out of your lungs to spit it out. You're going red, you're starting to see little fucking stars. Then you're going lower and lower and lower to the ground. It's horrible. It's horrible. And eventually your hands will drop and then boom. Good night, you know what I mean?
And if I wanted to knock you out and I'm looking for the chin about here, right?
You haven't brought your 14-pound hammer here, mate. So you're all fucking out of luck.
You mentioned being punch drunk earlier. Do you think you could have like a wake-up call at all?
You know, I've had some great nights with the boxing and with the bare-knuckle. If I wasn't so brain damaged, I could tell you them all, you know what I mean?
Do you worry it might affect your memories of your family in those kind of important moments and what have you?
Well, it probably already has, you know. I mean, I can remember the day that my dad died. I can remember it all, every single second of it. But I can't remember much otherwise, like. Could get hit by a bus, you know, and I wouldn't have any memories at all, so it's just a risk you've got to take, isn't it? That's why the tattoos on my back, you know. McCrory is a Catholic cross with a shamrock in for my dad, and no fear. You haven't got to be scared of nothing in life, man. You just go for it, whatever happens, happens. There's a lot more better fighters than us out there, you know, but the difference, I've got the balls to fucking, I don't just talk about it, you know. If I say I'll train for a fight, I'll train for a fight, doesn't matter where I go. I don't think Leon and my mother realise just how big of a part of this is in my life, you know. It's fucking great when you can take someone's best digs and you can give them your best and see who comes out better.
From spending time with James, what I really began to understand was this idea of heart. I think a lot of us throw it out as like a kind of, just a cliche. But actually, looking at James and the way he conducts his life with this kind of very emotional attitude towards the death of his father and his relationship with his family, and what he does is he managed to channel that and bring it into the ring. He breaks every cliche. I mean, he's not one of these guys who comes around toting his unbeaten record. He knows he's been beaten a few times, and he literally takes it on the chin and accepts that. And maybe he's the perfect fighter because he's fallible.
I love fighting. I'm the American that's coming over here across the Atlantic. I mean, it's a big deal. I don't think I'm gonna lose. That's not even in my mindset, you know, it's not even an option to me. You know, I've been a fighter my whole life. I feel like I'm the more skilled fighter. I'm the bigger fighter. I don't really give a damn what anybody says because people are always gonna have opinions. People are always gonna doubt you. None of that matters. What matters is what happens in that pit when it's me and him. Me and James, I'm very ready to go.
It was the bare-knuckle extravaganza down in South London. The US versus UK transatlantic showdown. The biggest bare-knuckle fight in recent history.
2 champions, 1 from America, 1 from the UK, who fights for this belt. Trying time is 1863, and this belt is
But before the title fight, we were treated to a few other tear-ups in the build-up to the main event. It was a festival of physical abuse.
blood, guts, glory. I want to see people going for it.
Bare-knuckle, it is the ultimate sport. Yeah, ultimate tear-up. Just enjoy
believes in getting in there, you know, real punches and no fucking around, you know what I mean?
There's no holds barred, more or less, you know. They really go for it. Violence and plenty of chance of getting badly hurt.
Fucking good buzz, you know what I mean? It's one of the best buzzes I've ever had, you know what I mean? Like, it's up there with sexy friendly.
England is the home of bare-knuckle.
I think the British, it's in the blood.
We're odd, ain't we, you know what I mean? Fuck the fucking rest of the world.
Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm here for Jason the Machine Gun Young, USA.
Jason the Machine Gun Young, fighting for the Atlantic Heavyweight title against the UK champ, James Gypsy Boy McCrory, and I'm ready to kick his ass.
Jason was everything you'd expect an American fighter to be. Brash, verbose, and massively patriotic. He'd even referred to himself as the Bald Eagle on a few occasions.
Unfortunately, today's bare-knuckle boxers are mostly just boxers. I bring a different style. For me, it's natural. I tune everything else out, the crowd, the noise, the cameras, everything, and just focus on my opponent. Just in the zone. I'm the first American to come over here since 1863 and fight for the title, so there's much more pressure on him. Because I'm the unknown, I'm coming from the United States, we have a huge advantage.
It was 10 o'clock, the scheduled time for the fight, but James was still nowhere to be seen. Rumours that he was refusing to come down were spreading throughout the crowd. Some said he was in a cab on his way from Newcastle, others said he bottled it. This didn't sound like the James I knew, but time was ticking on, and the success of the night depended on his appearance. Jason, who'd been in training for weeks, had become increasingly agitated.
Well, I don't know what happened. He got stuck up in Newcastle. I mean, we've known about this fight for a very long time. I came all the way from America. If I was back in America, I'd have 100 friends who would come get me immediately and bring my ass down here. So I basically just told him, you know, get down here. Seems like there's a lot of excuses with today's fighters. Back in the day, somebody calls somebody out and, you know, if you're going to be disrespectful, you got to back it up.
People were beginning to lose hope and headed towards the exit. It was looking likely that history wouldn't be made tonight. And suddenly, like the angel of the north, he rose. James McCrory, a few stones heavier, a few inches to his beard, and wearing a Newcastle football shirt, had arrived. Looking slightly bleary-eyed, he had fallen asleep for the entire cab journey. But was he too tired, too full of Guinness, to take on the machine gun? After weeks of build-up, training, mind games, and the threat of one of them not even turning up, the Atlantic title fight was about to start. We were here, on the edge of history. America versus the UK, toe-to-toe, bare-knuckle. As the machine gun's fist hammered down on the struggling gypsy boy, it seemed that the title might be heading across the Atlantic. But McCrory had other ideas. And he'd done it. James McCrory had made sure that Britain had won the bare-knuckle bragging rights, and Young and his entourage were on their way back to Utah with their tails between their legs. His victory marked a step into the big time, not just for Andy Topliff's company, but for bare-knuckle as a sport. And perhaps it had moved closer to everyone's dream of it becoming the biggest, nastiest, and most exciting blood sport in the UK.
Fighting is a stressful situation. If you can handle like your emotions and your feelings, you can adapt that into your normal life. Some tough weeks together this month. I'm not focusing enough on my fighting, like I could be there way more present, but also I'm juggling the thing of like, I'm not very present mother either, because like, he also needs my attention. I think this is the first fight I'm feeling like, I gotta show who I am. I need to focus on, I gotta smash this girl.
We're on our way to meet Matilda Mayhem Wilson, a bare-knuckle boxer here in Sweden, where the sport is actually illegal.
Hi, it's nice to meet you.
As well as being a skilled fighter, Matilda's a doting mother to her young son, Zion.
Hey, Zion. I'm Jessica. It's nice to meet you. How are you?
Matilda's the first professional bare-knuckle boxer in the whole of Scandinavia. She's been fighting competitively for 5 years.
Matilda Wilson!
Soon, she'll be fighting in England at a show put on by BKFC, the biggest bare-knuckle promotion in the world. Matilda has to travel regularly to fight because in Sweden, she could get up to half a year in prison for bare-knuckle.
How are you feeling then, like for the fight?
I'm feeling actually great. I mean, every camp you're saying like, I'm stronger than ever, but you should be as well, because you should always improve your skills and your, whatever you can like improve on, you should improve for the next fight.
Who's the girl that you're fighting?
She's Irish. She's doing her debut in bare-knuckle, but she's quite experienced in professional MMA. The most opponents I'm fighting, because it's like a growing sport for women, so this is my 7th bare-knuckle fight, but I'm not a professional fighter before. They're more experienced than me normally, but I'm more experienced in bare-knuckle.
Matilda's husband and Zion's dad is an underground fighter from Liverpool known as English Wolf. His real name is Liam Wilson. Liam works away for weeks at a time on an oil rig to support the family. This makes life hard for Matilda, as not only is Liam her husband, he's also her coach. The two train together and are known as the bare-knuckle couple.
But lite forma lite cold, okay?
Like in between?
Yeah, so it blir så hot.
Yeah, you don't want to burn your fingers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you get on when your husband's away and you're like packing and you're looking after the little one and training as well? How do you like juggle it all?
Normally Zion is like, seriously, he's like an angel. He's like a blessing. He's so nice. Like, he's with us in the gym every day. But now it's like, it's been a lot for him. We had like some tough weeks together this month. I mean, I hate that, like when you have one foot in, it's like, because you feel like I'm not focusing enough on my fighting, like I could be there way more present, but also I'm juggling the thing of like, I'm not very present mother either, because like, he also needs my attention, and like, I just feel like I need more arms, need more legs, I need like...
Do you find that you're like harder on yourself when he's away, like when Liam's away?
I am super hard on myself. I've always been like, I'm really like my worst enemy. It's hard, but I'm glad actually I got this opportunity, because I doubt myself as a mother. It's been nice to be in this position, to see that I can handle it myself. Fighting is a stressful situation. If you can handle like your emotions and your feelings, you can adapt that into your normal life. That is why I'm doing fighting, I think. because I'm struggling like mentally. Since I was born, basically, all these problems I have within me, they get very clear, and like I wouldn't be able to do this fight if I'm not dealing with them. Like you get put in a corner, it's like you have to fucking sort this shit out with yourself, and that's problems I always had. But the more pressure in different areas you put to yourself, it's like you can't. It's like you're walking around with a big mirror all the time. You have to face them, you have to fix them.
Matilda and Zion wait eagerly for Liam to return from the oil rig. They go to meet him at the airport every single time he's back. Liam is an undefeated fighter at King of the Streets, the world's most notorious, no-rules fight club. He's fought for and won for. In the underground, he's a wild champion of the concrete. For Matilda and Zion, he's the core of their family.
Could not see myself not being married to Liam. Like he's so much more than just a boyfriend or my fiance. He's my husband. Just looking at their life in the same way, I just feel like complete around them, and the other way around. I think I am gonna be with him, and hopefully next lifetime and next lifetime and next lifetime. I never want to be without him ever.
The next day, Matilda and Liam are straight back into training. We're going to meet them at the gym.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
You okay?
Is Liam here?
Yeah, it's in there outside.
Were you training together today?
Yeah, he's gonna play with me today. Yeah. You can play with me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I will, yes. What's your plans with me? Hello, nice to see you.
We can do some bare-knuckle, I was thinking.
Okay, I've never done anything like this before, so...
No. So you right-handed or left-handed? Left-handed.
Right-handed.
Right-handed. If you're standing straight, like this now, you're gonna have your left leg a little bit front of the other one. You're gonna do like an uppercut. So if this is your guard, so I wanna come here. Oh, sorry. Yeah?
Okay.
But with down, and the leg is shooting it up,
Right,
okay?
right.
Yeah?
Okay.
Good. Yep. Good. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice.
Man.
Oh, man. How was that?
I liked it a lot. Are you, see when you're in the ring or like fighting, are you afraid of people hitting your face? Because you're stunning, Matilda, so do you think, here?
No, they give a fuck.
No, really? Really?
No.
Nah. Do you think Matilda's ready?
Yeah, it's incredible shape. She's put in a lot of hard work, so she's going to smash it. She'd train every day, twice a day if she could. When I first met her, that's all she did, train twice a day. She lived on yogurt.
Who's the strongest out of the both of you?
Well, I think you can see.
She's had their time of beating me up when I first started.
Yeah, then I abused him, but it's...
Really?
He knows me inside out because he knows everything I do. It's like he knows me better than myself, basically. So it's just like that annoying. There's so many people in one, and then like who am I talking to? Because like maybe like I need my best friend or boyfriend, and he's in his fight. So like no, like you know what I mean? It's hard because he's so many people in one person. So.
Yeah, you're rushing and you're forgetting about the first three, just to concentrate on the last one. They all matter. Hands up. Good. 1, 2, 3. Good.
How was that? Do you feel
better now that Liam's back?
No.
How come?
No, it's just a shit day, I think. I'm glad that I'm happy he's here, but it's shit. I just feel shit.
Why?
I'm just tired and not focused and I don't know. But I just need to rest tomorrow. And we're gonna get back until Sunday.
Matilda is juggling training, family, and her job as a social worker. She does this all whilst preparing for a big fight in Manchester. She's a skilled fighter with discipline and determination, but she's also a loving mother and devoted wife. Matilda's life inside and outside the ring is completely intertwined. We're in Manchester, the day before Matilda's fight at BKFC. There's a problem though. After all that training, the fight might not even go ahead.
Hello. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. It's nice to see you. Hello. What's happened? I've heard the news. What's going on?
She was overweight, the girl, because she said she was sick yesterday, so from yesterday she's not allowed to put on any weight until the fight. She'll get weighed in again before the fight.
So the fight, there's a chance it might not go on?
Yeah.
I think she gets weighed in like
2 hours before.
5 o'clock.
But if she if she hydrates, the fight's cancelled and doesn't matter if I want to fight. So it was up to me to cancel it yesterday because obviously I don't take this fight anymore. But I want to fight her, and even more now when she's been absolutely disrespectful.
All that, like, preparation, how are you feeling?
I am so angry at her. I'm so angry at her. I can get a lot of self-anger and like start beating myself up. But there's only one person I want to beat now, it's her, and it's not me. When I think about like this camp been hard, like it's been a long camp, it's been 12 weeks camp, and like the thought of me dragged my son Zion every day to the gym and telling him like, Sam, we need to do this, I know you're tired, and like, but Mommy having a fight, Mommy need to win this fight, Mommy need to do this fight, and I gotta go back to him and say, Mommy didn't fight. It's like, no, and like, I'm not doing this for nothing. It's like, I refuse to not fighting. I am fighting, like, I wanna fight.
Despite her opponent being heavier than she's allowed to be, Matilda has agreed to take the match. The fight is on.
Okay. How do you feel like seeing the ring?
I love to come out because in the car, like, it doesn't even feel like I'm gonna fight, you know what I mean? Now it's real when you're out there, so it's good.
Now it feels real?
Yeah. I think this is the first fight I'm feeling like I'm gonna fucking show who I am. I can get somewhere with this fight if I perform well. I really seeing these opportunities for me now. I see in these like massive events in like Dubai, Italy, Spain, and I'm starting to realize like I might be able to fight bigger names. I just love fighting, and I always gotta give my all, but now I feel like I got a higher purpose on top of that too.
You ready to start walking?
I need to focus on I'm gonna smash this girl.
like it's scary. It's scary to watch, like. I think we're just waiting to hear back on the result. Yeah, that was hard to watch. A really good fight, but very, very hard to watch.
One of the judges scored this bout 48-47, the other two 49-46. All for your winner by unanimous decision.
I'm glad for her. Really, really glad for her. Yeah, a lot of preparation for that. Her opponent was also, came in and weighed more, so yeah, I'm so glad for her. So glad for her.
She fought hard and went the distance, but Matilda lost the fight on points. Her opponent didn't make weight, so she'll receive a share of the prize money. But it's not about that for Matilda.
Hiya, you all right? I'm okay. Okay. Yeah, what happened? It went to judge points, or yeah. How are you feeling?
No.
Yeah.
It is what it is. The thing is, I lost my sight. I couldn't see anything for 2 rounds. I could only see on this eye. So it was like it was black on my eye. It was just very hard. It was hard to Liam said I need to push more, but I couldn't push more. I don't know. I couldn't pull myself.
Come here.
I want to tell him that I lost. I've been so bad. That's something I care about. And I just want to call him and say that mom before. He's got the age so he understands that you can have a good performance, and I just want to say I won, but I didn't. But it is what it is.
He'll be so proud of you, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Understandably, she's disappointed. But win or lose, she'll always have Liam and Zion by her side.